Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 12th episode of Princess Connect Redive. And last episode we got to meet Yuki's sisters, Rino and Shizuru. I think that was her name. And they were both great. Like, I loved everything we got of those two, if they could have more screen time, that'd be great. So, there was also other things, Kyaru's doll got ruined and repaired and, reaffirming our bonds of friendship and camaraderie and all that. And also, I think there was a couple other people that seemed pretty important doing things in the background. What do they call themselves? I can't remember what they call themselves, but they seemed important. I think one was a butterfly. But anyway, yeah, also stuff happened as well, like other stuff, but I think we should just move into the episode and like this episode, because more stuff will probably happen. So let's check that out. 3, 2, 1, play. We are somewhere. Pekodin. This doesn't seem like a pleasant place. Maybe we should go home. Oh. The parents? King and Queen? We're upside down now. That really threw me off for a second. So, we're gonna get into some Pekodin stuff? Yeah, mother and father. Can you at least face your daughter, please? These... Oh. Well, that's not cool. Can't forget your daughter, especially when she's as amazing as Pekodin. It's definitely not okay. I'll remember you, Pekodin, forever if it'll make you feel better. She eats food to drown out the sorrows of her past. I gotcha. Does look pretty good, though. Yeah, just eat it in one bite. That's how real protagonist eats his breakfast. Why do you look so down? You didn't have the bad dream. The bugs? Oh. Oh no, that's the worst. How will we ever get by? Is that a test? Still hanging from his mouth. Okay. We gotta go on a quest. And this shows him the importance of the quest so we can get our precious bread. But the royal palace, you say? Just at least let it go or swallow it, dude. One of the two. I wouldn't give it to her. She means hand it over, but I wouldn't do that. She'll tear it up. Cats do that. Oh, that's why I shouldn't want to give it to her. Yeah, that's a hard one. That was a great little bit there. That was actually a really great little bit. That's a pretty good deal. I'll take that. If she doesn't want to do the quest, I'll do it. Well, it's a rough start. Protect the bridge. Of course, Kyuu gets that fun job. Yeah, not the fastest one. Okay, I gotcha. You're doing an invaluable service. Life sucks sometimes, Kyuu. I don't know what to tell you. Man, I feel bad for her, though. Okay, I see. Brilliant. Just don't trip yourself. We'll see about that. Excellent jump, as expected of our cat. Well, it stopped him, though. I mean, that's a strong beast. And less strong trees. But hey, I think it worked. Now we just finish it off, now that it's not moving. And there we go. It's been a while. It feels like it's been a while since we got to see her really unleash her powers. So that's cool to see. And I think it's knocked out. The important thing. Our guild only does the most important quests. Group hug? Group hug. And you smile too. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, I see dark mist. Oh yeah, I think I remember that from previous episode. I didn't want to. But you were gonna have to deal with that soon, aren't we? Man, just the way it's animated is so terrifying. Like it just, like it's wrong. Like it doesn't belong in our world. Yeah, you bet we did. Kyuu can definitely explain all that to you. Hmm. Right. Our hardworking protagonist. I would imagine Yuki doing things. What? What do we mess up? What? Oh, that's Japanese. Yeah, he wrote that in Japanese, katakana, specifically. Okay, so memory's starting to come back, maybe? I kind of feeling that's what was going to happen when they mentioned scribbles, because their language is the scribbles. That was completely comprehensible Japanese. Although they probably all look about the same if you don't know the language. People. Too many people, I'm uncomfortable. Just the hero, the people. The gratitude's gotta feel pretty good. Why is only one eye open in the entire frame? It's actually kind of unsettling. Actually, imagine that one phrase in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king, or whatever. Just love the way she walks. It's just the best. Let's go get a snack. I'm up for that. I mean, what's her definition of light? Oh, that was a long time ago. I don't remember. Oh. Oh yeah, I think I remember you. Yeah, I definitely remember you too. Yeah. Well, they kind of ran into someone that they... Yeah, I remember that. Forever. I don't quite remember the redhead girl. Oh yeah, I think she was introduced with them, now that I remember. She had that screen time, but... Yeah, I think she was introduced with them. Yes. My precious Nakama. Taking a picture? Would they even have, like, photography in this world? I imagine they wouldn't. I would love some service. Some sabisu. That head tilt. Oh, Jesus, Peconin. Calm down. Yeah, you be careful what you promise to do. Shouldn't have done that. That was your mistake. I could have told you that. A mistake they won't make again, I can pretty much assure you. Yeah, every time Reno speaks, like her voice actor sounds so familiar. Shouldn't say that while rubbing your belly. People might get the wrong idea. Just the random tumbleweed. I can't believe they just did that. You girls, you did good work. You deserve a reward yourself. But they protected that smile, so This is all worth it. This seems like an not, oh Jesus, not a great place to be. We go back to eating crepes now? Yeah, I was waiting for one of those to pop back up. Oh God. Ugh. Please stop. I didn't think it could get worse, but it just definitely got worse. That is such a cool looking clock, though. I can't quite tell the time on it, but it looks awesome, and that's what matters. Oh, wow, that's a design. Yes, comrades getting defeated. Oh, that's Pekonin. Oh, wait, what? That's his current comrades. I'm not sure what to make of that. Flashback or a premonition, but it's a lot of sweat. Seriously, I'll pay you any price for that clock. I don't care if it won't fit in my room. I'll make it work. Yeah, at least not forever. I know we've seen that clock before, but just... I can't get over it. Elaborate. Over and over. You're not helping that much. As you should. He's a very capable protagonist. That's what everyone says, at least. So, yeah, it was his turn to have some nightmares. Huh, well that should be helpful. Yes. Better late than never. Just a serious nod. Someone should keep track of how many words Yuki says in the entirety of the show. Because I would be curious. Oh? Oh, it's a lot of stamps. I mean, don't we see the stamps like at the end of episodes? Excellent form. He is way ahead of you. Does that count as a word? Maybe she found a mouse? Oh, that we can't allow that. Princess Eustania. A certain aura, you know. Well, there's plenty of beautiful characters in this show, so... like 11 episodes or so. Yeah. The show is called Princess Connect Redive. And who knows? Okay, fish, not mouse. I was close. I mean, you could share with them. Yo, guys. Uh... Yeah, do you ever do anything productive? I didn't. Okay, what's happening? Oh god, no. No, we need to leave. We need to leave right now. Yeah, it's a bit bigger than back then, but you recognize it. Yeah, Yuki, that sword practice stuff you've been doing, you might want to put it into play now. Into practice. Oh man, this is gonna cause some damage, isn't it? Oof. It's a doozy of one, too. Yeah, hopefully Kyaru's okay. Kyaru. Yeah. But I would not want to fight this thing, though. I got a pan, know how to use it. It's gonna... That didn't do anything. So do we just, like, take off the mask thingy to cause it to break down, disperse? Is that kind of mechanic at play? Or do we just have to, like, hit it over and over again until it dies? I'm just hoping it doesn't shoot a giant energy beam. And there we go, that's far more effective than a pan. That guy's lucky to survive. Some people have not been so lucky. I got a sword. I'm a princess. I got this. Oof. It doesn't get much crazier than this. Yeah, of course, it just regenerates. I would expect no less. Come on, everyone. We gotta be a team here. We gotta work together. Yuki, get in there. I mean, she's good, but she needs help, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Kyaru, you gotta pick a side, preferably our side. I know you're conflicted, but you gotta help us. Oh no, you don't go after Kyaru. No. We've already had at least one close call with Kyaru. Oh. Man, I love seeing her fight. Probably just gonna come back together, though. We got to destroy the mask thingy, probably, to make it go down for good. Or... Okay, no. I thought I was gonna power down. Nope. Oh, Jesus. It somehow got scarier. Oh, God. Yo, wow, yeah, this is getting just worse and worse. Well, maybe we should go somewhere else, like abandon the city, find a new place to live. But yeah, we're not gonna do that. Nice. Thank you for protecting the cat girl. The noblest thing you can do in life. Oh no, but she's pretty injured. So God. Please stop. I can't watch more of this. Somebody please do something. Oh no. This is... I can't believe how it just keeps getting worse. And it can shoot a giant energy beam, too. God damn it. Better not sacrifice yourself. But what about you? No, don't do this. Come on, Yuki, you gotta step up here. Because this will kill her, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, that was some damage done. Oh, okay, maybe... Okay, I'm not sure how relieved that should be right now. Because she is still unconscious on the ground. I mean, she's probably not dead, but I'm still concerned. Yeah, she is alive. Well, that's not gonna happen. especially not in regards to you, our comrade. You would never truly do that, though. And it's gonna come back together as always. Of course. Maybe Kyuu can do something to help with her magic. Can you guys help, please? Especially Yuki, our protagonist, should be able to do something. Please do. Yuki, you make sure they're safe while they do that. As if I haven't admired the clock enough this episode. Which I haven't. Man, just the beautiful magical circles. I can never get enough of them. Okay, looks like we're getting a powered up Yuki. You should be able to do something at least. Yeah, you don't want that to happen again. And that actually is fairly similar to what's happening now. I mean, it's not quite that bad. But come on. I want to have faith in you as a protagonist. Give me reason to. Oh. Okay, well, that... I guess that was sort of helpful. At least it delayed the attack slightly. And there's just magic being casted all over the place here. At least the wall's annoying it, if nothing else. Oh, okay, we kind of trapped it, I think, for now. We'll probably just break out of it soon enough, but to start. Yeah, where did they go? Where did we go? Who are you? Okay, it's her. Guess that makes sense. Yo. Probably not her official title. Yeah, it's a side gig. Of course, she's far more important than just a crepe seller. This is where Kokoro is. Is she alone too, or is she with... I mean, I guess technically Yuki wasn't alone. And that's... So it was a painting. It looked like it. And there's, I guess, Pecorin. Yeah, it's a wonderful painting. And the parents do have faces after all. The biggest plot twist. I didn't really think about it much, but did they just, yeah, apparently they just didn't know Pecorin was the princess. I kind of couldn't remember if that was something they knew or not, but it seems like that maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I know we as the audience have known it for like forever. The show's called Princess Connect Redive for one thing. I'm gonna really miss Kyuu when the show's over. So, yeah, there's not going to be any after credits, it looks like. And yeah, all the stamps we've collected over the course of this show, as opposed to giving a new stamp. Okay. Okay. That was the 12th episode of Princess Connect Redive. So the episode started out with like a dream sequence of, from Pecorin's perspective, we see her parents, the king and queen, and I think we've kind of known for a while there's some kind of family issues there, family circumstances, and that might also tie into the whole them not taking action and stuff that Peccary mentioned later. But yeah, the best thing about the whole episode, I think, was just the opening scene with them in the kitchen, like everyone together. Like the scene had pretty much almost everything I could have wanted in a scene of this show. Because first of all, we had, I'm probably going to spend longer than I should talking about the scene, just a quick warning. But yeah, we had Kyuu, who notices a lack of bread, and her pointing that out, I don't know, just everything about the way she pointed it out really showcased everything I liked about her character. Just, I don't know, it was a really fun thing. And then Peccary had a reaction that where she was pretty much expecting that, because it was very deliberate to not have the bread. So she was kind of waiting for her turn to, her turn to explain the circumstances of what they're going to be doing. So yeah, after she does that, she's like, I heard a weird noise. Anyway, after she did that, she reveals a quest that she wants to do. Something about a bridge and not getting flour and stuff like that. And yeah, she's like, I got it right here. We got to go do it. It's going to be great. And then Kyuu, she's like, okay, well, let me see what rank that quest is. And then Peccary's like, here you go. It's like, I should show me the quest rank. And she's like, see, you can see it, right? She's like, I can't see the important part. So, you know, her just refusing to properly show her the paper, Kyuu takes it upon herself to reach out and pull it down a little bit to actually see the bottom little difficulty stamp things. And yeah, at that point, Kyuu was kind of like noped right out. Like, nope, how dare you give me such a hard quest first thing in the morning? Like, we can't be doing that. And then Peccary tries to bribe her with wake up hugs in the morning, and just it was a great scene. I love the scene so much. Pretty much everything I like about these characters and their interactions was pretty present in this scene, so I had a great time with that. The scene of them actually doing the quest is pretty funny too, like, because we have Kyuu being the bait, and everyone else is just standing near the trap thing, you know, the rope tied against two trees that we're kind of trying to lure this big old pig into. And there's a bit of a disconnect here, because, you know, we got Kyuu who's like, I'm the smart one, how could I possibly be being used as bait just because everyone else would be a failure at this? We can't trust them to do that. And then we have very much seeming like it's not something she wanted to do. Then we have Peccary saying like, yeah, she volunteered to be the decoy, she's the best. So was it voluntary? Like, was she voluntold? Like, I'm not quite sure how voluntary that was, but I quite enjoyed seeing Kyuu running for her life frantically there, as messed up as that sounds. It's just Kyuu when she does it, because it's Kyuu when she does literally anything. So it seemed to work, though. She very elegantly jumped over the rope and lured the beast into it, and then we just smacked it with a sword and just completed the quest. So, and all the townspeople were very grateful that they could actually now get ingredients through. And, you know, we had Peccary mention the hugging like earlier, you know, bribing Kyuu with it. So it makes sense we would have a big old group hug to kind of end off the quest. And of course, Kyuu couldn't just, you know, smile the same way, you know, Kokoro did. She has to be fully tsundere, you know, blushing, looking away, telling her to go away. You know, the usual reaction you get from a tsundere that actually likes what's happening. But then we transition from that to this horrifying, very humanoid miasma form kind of thing, which just absolutely terrifies me. And I thought it looked scary initially, but they just kept dialing up more and more the absolute fear, terrifyingness, that's the word, right, of this thing, because it just kept getting bigger and bigger. Eventually the blue became red and it started shooting laser beams, and it just, nope, I would not fight that thing. Another interesting scene was when he was writing the thing, and he, you know, accidentally wrote some Japanese on it instead of whatever language those random scribbles are supposed to be. And of course, nobody but him knows what that is. So from their perspective, that's the random scribbles, which is a interesting little dynamic there. But that has to heavily imply that he's getting like some memories back, and that kind of continued to be pretty much showcased throughout the episode, with seeing visions of party members being injured and stuff like that. Kind of talking in conversations with Amrith was her name, right? I have names written down. Amith. You know, I have like 32 names written down. I can't remember them all, sadly, but yeah, I think that was her. And she was talking about that stuff, like, you know, repeating stuff, or I'm gonna go back to the part where she says that, because I'm gonna butcher it otherwise. Okay, it was about here. Of course, there's no way he'd forget that. The clock continues to do its amazing ticking thing. And there's a bigger pause here than I thought there was. Please keep talking, Amith. Yeah, because you develop bonds with so many people, which she definitely has, you know, connecting with the princess and rediving and all that. Even deeper memories within you are awakening. So yeah, she basically says that their memories are coming out, which of course they do. Usually if a protagonist starts with amnesia, eventually he gets un-amnesia'd. That's generally how these things work. And he should only continue to be unlocking them going forward. Yeah, okay, this was the line I was kind of looking for. Listen well, what you saw was both a dream and reality. That doesn't tell me anything at all. It may be a past you've it may be, like, not even a guarantee, it may be a past you've relived over and over. So, yeah, I'm not sure how to take that. Like, are we talking like parallel world kind of thing? Or Groundhog Day kind of thing? Like, or may even be the future. Like, you see how vague she's being, where she's not really saying much of use here. But she did say the time is drawing near, so obviously we'll continue to unlock memories going forward. Because, yeah, he saw visions of his party members being unconscious and stuff like that, and it did seem similar in some ways to the conflict we got later in the episode, but there's also a vision of, you know, like, Kokoro down as well, but I don't think she was, like, in that scenario, like she was, you know, at the time healing at Pecorin. So, I don't know. It has to be, like, previous timeline kind of thing, right? I don't know. I'm not sure how to put that together in my head, but it did kind of spur him to start training hard, which is good. A protagonist that can fight is better than a protagonist that can't, in a world where fighting is a necessity. For sure. Just stuffing his face at that table, too. And then somebody mentions a glimpse of a princess, which I assume he's talking about Pecorin there, right? Unless there's more than one princess in the show, but I don't know. But Pecorin definitely had a reaction to it, that's for sure. I wonder what she's like, so yeah. And then Kyuu just feeding the cats was nice. Then these two goofballs that insist on having some screen time, bothering poor Kyuu. And that's when our behemoth shows up, and that's when things took a turn. Just, this thing is attacking people, we have to fight against it. And Pecorin does a pretty good job fighting against it too. Like, I was pretty worried at a certain point, but she didn't die, which is good. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. But we also haven't really dealt with it just yet. I mean, Yuki's probably gonna have to really step up to make the difference to actually get rid of it for good. Because I assume you have to just break the mask. Like, probably not gonna, like, literally take it off. Probably just have to, like, directly smash it, where it'll have a big old crack forming in it, and then, pshoo, the little pieces fly everywhere. That's how I imagine it, at least. But yeah, the scene where Pecorin was protecting Kyuu, that was hard to watch. Just repeatedly getting pounded from behind like that, while Kyuu is right in front of her. Not even in the good way. Just, it was rough. It was rough, and Kyuu had her foot stuck. Just, yeah. Pecorin's pretty cool, though. She really does what she needs to do when she needs to do it. I can respect that. I just don't push yourself too much is my only concern. And yeah, obviously Kyuu's been a bit conflicted because she's kind of on the side that's made this thing and kind of on our side, and she's struggled with that for a lot of the show. But I think she's more or less on our side at this point, right? Like, she just needs to kind of take that final step. But I always love the, like, magical circles and stuff, especially when it's, like, zooming out of his eye, like it's all in there. Just, magic circles are one of the things I've always found really cool about anime in general. Like, a well-drawn magic circle, or several, just glowing and spinning and stuff. It's one of the coolest things, really. So I can definitely appreciate a show that has good-looking magic circles, and this show definitely has good-looking magic circles. That's for sure. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about the crepe scene. I don't have much to say about it, but that was a fun scene. Just, it's like, hey, yeah, we'll on the house give you crepes, and then they realized that was the biggest mistake of their lives. And we met the one crepe lady in this mental realm thing. And then we had Kokoro over at the palace, where she sees the portrait of Pecorin and her family. So, yeah, I wonder where we're gonna go with that. Like, obviously this will be how Kokoro learns about Pecorin's identity and stuff like that. But I'm kind of curious how much you'll learn here and where we'll go with it. So, we are pretty close to the end of the show, though. I think next episode is the final one. So, hopefully... Oh yeah, they also brought the stamp thing, which I thought was a pretty cool thing. Because we always got this at the end of episodes, right? So, it's cool that was kind of an in-universe thing. That's cool, I guess. Probably a game mechanic, too. I don't know. From the original mobile game, if I had to guess. But anyway, next episode, we're going to finish this off. And hopefully it's a pretty satisfying conclusion. So, thank you for watching. And a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel.
If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.